Hi guys, I have a new paint issue to share with you. Just want to do a real quick, just a recap. Just had a lot of good comments and feedback on the touch-up paint video that I did. So I just thought I'll throw this in at the beginning of the other video. So when you look at the paint, I had touched up a number of spots on the hood, and you really can't see them unless you look at, where was that one? Right there. So I mean, if you get up close, you can tell it was repaired, touched up, but even from a few feet away, it's really not even noticeable. I actually missed one right there because I didn't actually do the touch-up right after I did the video, so then I taped it later that evening, and I guess I missed that one. Okay, moving on. Here's the new paint issue. Don't know how well this is going to show up. Right here, there is a scratch. Starts approximately here, goes all the way back. Let's see if I can see. This would be hard to pick up. You can see it all down there, and then the worst of it right here and down here. So it's quite a doozy. I have no idea what happened. All I know is that I had nothing to do with that. So it's really unfortunate. It's probably shopping cart, or I don't know, somebody's bumper or something caused that. It's unfortunate, but I'm going to pull the car into the garage and grab some compound and stuff and see what I can do to fix that up. Alright, so we're in the garage. What I've done is I've taken some automotive masking tape. It's not like household painter's tape, it's actual stuff comparable to what a body shop would use. And I just taped around, I'll just show you. I was just taping beside the area where I'm going to try to apply the compound or, do a repair. And that's simply to protect the other surface. You can see the little mark goes up there and then comes back here. So what I did is I masked off just the top part of the wheel well, and I'm going to try that first. I have an LED light here that I got from Costco. It's a Snap-on branded one, and once I put this light here and really got looking up close at the damage, it looks a little worse, to be honest. Still, not sure how much this compound is going to do. I'll show you this is compound that I already had. It's Meguiar's Ultimate Compound, and it says it's clear coat safe, ultra safe formula, easily removes oxidation, swirl marks, water spots, and scratches. So in my opinion, I'd rather start with something that's maybe a little too, maybe just not very aggressive first. When you're using something like this, I don't want to jump to a really aggressive rubbing compound. So I'm going to give it a try. I'll set the camera here up on a tripod. But man, once you look up close, it definitely doesn't look good. So I'll set it up on the tripod and we'll give this a go. All right, so the instructions say to put the Ultimate Compound on a terry cloth towel or foam applicator pad. I have a towel here, so I put a little bit on. One thing I didn't mention is that I have OptiCoat Pro applied to the paint, and that's also part of the reason I put the tape here. I don't want to accidentally take off too much of that OptiCoat protection. So let's see what happens here. Now, the instructions say to rub in a circular motion, and you know what, I think that'll be really hard to do, so just do what I can, I think. Try again. Well, it's really hard to say. I think it is helping. I can still see the mark. It's not quite as white, like it's not as light, So I'll keep going and see, maybe I just need to use more product or go over it again. So I'll just keep going. You can kind of see where I did here, it's a little less noticeable, whereas you can still see it pretty well over here. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep moving along here. So same thing, just move the light in closer. It's definitely helped. It's not perfect, and you can still see that scratch. So, well, I'm gonna keep working away, and even if I could minimize the appearance, that'll be good for now. Kind of trying to avoid making an insurance claim, just because the nearest Tesla-approved body shop is, I don't know, 500 miles away or something like that. So if I can, make this look better, I'm okay with that. So I'll just continue on. Well, that actually made a bigger difference down here. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the tape on the other areas and do that as well, but I think you get the idea. What I'll do, I'll go ahead and do everything I can, and then I'll come back after I've removed the tape. Alright, well, I spent some more time, went over the areas again and again. So let's just review. You can see it's like so faint. You can just barely make it out, like right there. Again, little mark. But I gotta say, it did a pretty good job considering it's just a light duty compound. You can still see that little scratch there, and I'll actually have to touch up the paint here and possibly down there, but it did a pretty good job. I had to work away more than I thought. If you step back just a little ways, it's really hardly even noticeable. So I'm going to live with that for now. I think this gives me a good excuse to buy one of those fancy polishers and some additional compounds or materials. So that'll be it for today's video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate your comments, so let me know what you think below. Thanks for watching.